Hello YouTube, I'm back again, Dezibahn here. Welcome to Let's Play Minecraft Volume 3. I actually started making a Let's Play earlier, and it just sucked. I mean, bad. I had no idea what I was doing. I'd forgotten where I was. I didn't have a single coherent thought throughout the entire video. It was just bad, so I'll fill you in briefly on what I did. I made some more stuff. I had to make a new pickaxe and a new sword. I killed some cows and got enough leather to make a tunic, so I've got a little bit of armor. And I fenced in a little bit of space here and planted some wheat. So with any luck, that will be growing soon. I need to get some torches out there, because it only grows in light, so when it's nighttime, it just kind of stops. That's pretty much all I did in about 20 minutes of incessant rambling. It was bad, trust me. Like, I'm really kind of ashamed that I even made that video. But yeah, you see, I've got a lot of beef here now, and some more wood. And as soon as I open this door, I'm going to be attacked by, like, everything. So, priority one... No, looks like I was wrong. I would have got. Priority one is getting some glass, because those guys can shoot me right through those open window spots. These right here, I ran inside and almost got killed. So, I need to get some glass. There's a zombie with a shovel. Okay. Actually, I could really use that. Come over here and see if he'll drop it. He did. Hurrah! Okay. So.
God, run away!
Okay, so, yeah. That guy will blow me up and leave a giant crater. And if I'm standing near anything awesome, he'll blow a giant hole in it. Oh god. Okay. Like that, yeah. He actually seemed a little more powerful than they normally are. I'll, fill in this little hole here. Kind of. Yeah, I do not like creepers. They suck. Alright, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah. No, I forgot it. Anyway, glass. I need glass. So, to start, I need sand. A lot of the recipes in Minecraft are pretty logical if you think about them. Like, if you melt sand, you get glass. You can make glass panes, which for 6 blocks of glass, you can get 16 panes of glass, and they look a lot better, but because I have limited space and limited storage, and this is my first structure, I'm just going to make giant glass blocks and stick them in the windows for now. Maybe later on I will upgrade. But for now, just glass block windows, whatever. So that goes there, and I need fuel. And I've got nothing. Alright, I need, in addition to making glass, I need to get some coal, because trying to make charcoal right now is just, it's not worth it. It's way too much effort and work and material for just not enough supply. So I am going to run around and do some exploring, and I will be back either when I give up looking for coal or when I find it. So, we'll see you then. Okay, and we're back. I didn't find the coal I was after, but I did find this. It's a witch's hut. It's one of the newer editions from not too long ago. Wrong button, sorry. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to expect here. So let's just charge in and hope for the best. Alright. So, sorry if this one seems a little distant in comparison to the other one. Let's try that again. Sorry if this half of the video seems different from the other half. This half is being recorded in an entirely different day. I've got some family over, kind of unexpected guests, and they showed up pretty much right after I cut the last segment, and this is the first time I've actually had quiet enough to be able to continue recording. So there's no way for me to get up there, so I'm just going to have to steal some of this sand and make a little pillar here. Alright. Do. Alright. And sweet, no one's home. So I'll take you. Yeah, I don't want you. I do. Yeah, sure, I'll take you. Alright. So, yeah, this is kind of lame. I was hoping there would be chests or whatever in there, but no such luck. So, yeah, I am out of here. Apparently, witches are not very fun things to have to fight. I personally don't have any experience with them, but a lot of the people that I've been reading comments on about them are saying that they're just really, like, overpowered or really just stupid. So, I said I cannot make a judgment myself because I've never actually found one. Oh well. So that's that. Wow, there's a lot of pigs here. I am going to, I guess, cut the video again. Just wanted to show you guys that. And once again, I saw something over there. Once again, if I come across anything interesting, or the coal, fingers crossed, if I can find what I'm after, I will resume recording. Otherwise, I'll just bring it back whenever something is happening. Alright, so stick around. I'll be back in a second. Okay, and we're back. I found this little pig-covered ravine here, or cave system, I guess, and voila! Coal. Also, it's really dark in here, so that's bad, because I don't have any torches. It doesn't seem... Okay, yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see anything right now. I can barely see the end of the cave here. So, I apologize if you can't see anything. All I'm doing is just mining some coal. And like I said, I can only barely see it, so if you guys can't see anything, I'm really sorry. If I had a torch conveniently ready, then this place would be lit up. Ah, crap. I should have brought at least some sticks to make a torch while I was out. Poor planning on my part. Okay, so I can't see if there's any more coal there. You guys should be able to see this, except that the sun is going down, so I am about to be in a world of trouble. Those little green orbs, in case you don't know, in case I haven't mentioned it previously, are experience points. Used to be that you could only get them from killing mobs, creatures, but one of the recent updates made it so that mining or cooking things, crafting some items will all give you experience. Okay, and here's some iron. Again, I'm sure you probably can't see it, but I can, and I am grabbing it because iron's kind of the bread and butter of the crafting in Minecraft. It's common enough to be pretty expendable, but not so common that you really want to overlook it when you find it. Okay, yeah, and it's nighttime, and I have no idea where my tower is supposed to be. So I'm just going to go this way, west, and hope for the best. What was I saying? Yeah, I've had times where I've had, like, just absolute mountains of iron, and without even thinking about it, I end up, oh, hey, my tower. But without even thinking about it, I accidentally, like, run out. So, get to run the gauntlet of mobs. Mob is short for mobile, as in mobile creatures. Oh, hi there. So that's whenever you hear me mentioning a mob, that's what that means. Basically, anything in the game that is mobile, like any walking things. Yeah. I'm not very good at describing things. So that's what I mean by mobs. Just basically any of the creatures. Get to my tower here. I'm sorry, I had to move the mic. That's what that noise was. Alright, and so far it looks like my field... Die! Looks like my field is doing alright. Very slow growing, but once I get some torches up, it'll at least continue growing once the sun goes down. And I can actually use that iron to make a bucket. I think that's what I'll do with it. And that will really help. Okay, let's see. First, I need to get something to eat, because my hunger bar is pretty low there. Okay, and it's still too low to regenerate health, but I have an apple, so that will help. Ah, there we go. Alright. So, yeah, 7 iron and 33 coal. And the cauldron I stole from the witch. A couple of mushrooms, a flower pot, and a bunch of... Okay, well I can put that... Oh, hey! Nice, one of those skeletons dropped a bow, and even better, it's in really good shape. So that's super useful. I didn't even notice that earlier. I'll go ahead and set up my flower pot here. There. And rotten flesh is absolutely useless, so I'll just throw it out the window there. If you are really hurting for food, you can actually eat the rotten flesh, but like 99% of the time it will result in food poisoning, which damages your health, or not your health, it damages your hunger bar pretty badly. Yeah, really bad. So you have to be really, really hurting for hunger in order to actually find reason to eat the rotten flesh. What was it? Oh yeah. Sorry, I got really sidetracked. Alright, so I actually need a little more sand for this to be useful. Coal, 1 coal will burn 8 of any item, basically. So I can melt these 5 sands into glass with 1 piece of coal, but that will leave me with, well, it'll just be kind of a waste. I'll still have some, okay, I don't know if the, music is drowning me out like it sounds like to me, so I'm just going to turn it off. But, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like I would be able to cook an additional 3 units of sand with this 1 coal, so it would be kind of a waste. I can, however, melt all of my iron, so that's exciting. Alright, so get that smelting down. Oh, and I actually only need 1 more sand in order to make that efficient as well. So I'll slide out here all stealth-like. If you would like, feel free to hum the Mission Impossible theme in your head. Oh, crap. And then laugh as I idiotically fall into the water. Okay. Excuse me. So there's that. And my iron ore being smelted down into usable iron ingots. I'm also going to set up, I'll get some beef set aside. Make some out of that as well. And I can use these mushrooms to make a soup, but I could also use the mushrooms to make a mushroom farm. But I'm not sure if I want to do that because I've never really had a whole lot of success with mushroom farms. So, alright. I'm going to use my sand next because I really need windows. Because there's a skeleton right there, in fact. But, sorry. So, yeah. Right now I'm just kind of stuck waiting on my sand to melt down the glass. I will be back as soon as that's done. Actually, I'll be back as soon as I cook my raw beef. So, yeah, hang around. I'll be back in a second. Alright, and I'm back. You can see we're almost done cooking our beef. The sun came up while I was away, and I went ahead and made a couple of torches while I was waiting. So I'll grab these guys. Alright, so now I won't starve to death. And since I have 8 glass, I can actually make the glass the glass panes I was mentioning previously. Voila, 16 glass. And put 1 there. And put 1 there. And voila. So now I can still see out, but arrows and stuff won't come flying in to kill me. So that's exciting. Sorry. Alright, so now I'm running out of space in my chest, so I think it's probably time to go ahead and upgrade. Here we are. I need 8 wood. Make another chest. And, like magic, big chest. A lot of times I get asked how it is that I just know all of these recipes. Half of it is because I've been playing this game for way too long. And the other half is a lot of the recipes are really... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they just make sense, you know? If you look at the chest recipe, it's, you know, a bunch of wood, like in a circle with the empty space in the middle, like the walls of a chest. And like the recipes for the tools look like the tool. It's very intuitive, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. But yeah, if you just think about what it is you're making, the recipe will usually, not always, but sometimes it'll just, if you just kind of think about it, obviously you'll figure out. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here, sorry. Okay, so my iron ingots I will make a bucket out of. And I want to make some shears, but I haven't seen any sheep, so I don't want to make shears and have nothing to shear. I could make some iron tools out of it, but I want to make sure I've got enough. I don't want to... I usually... Try that again. I usually wait to make iron tools until I have enough to make iron armor as well. If I'm going to go ahead and upgrade, I like to do all at once. So, now that I've got this bucket, gotta figure out a good way to irrigate. I think irrigation, I think the water will go through this layer. Normally I have my water right next to the crops, but in this case I've got a fence in the way and I don't want to have the fence floating over the water. So I'll pick up some water and come over here and drop it off. And wait to see if any of this gets dark. If this starts getting... okay, it is. See over there? So those two squares are irrigated, which means it'll all start irrigating in. The water has a 4-block length, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be able to irrigate this whole area. And if I ever decide to expand, I can just pull the fence out over here and grow that in, and then even further I can do another 4 rows out this way and get a larger farm. This is just temporary. Honestly, I'm thinking I might actually set up a more permanent residence over that way. Right now this farm is just kind of my, if I don't get this underway, I die sort of deal. This is my emergency farm. Trying to make it so I don't have to listen to rushing water all the time. Crap. Alright, and forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah. You can use... Alright, let's try that again. English, fail. I have had success using the running water in the past. I actually... I set up an automated wheat farm in my very first Minecraft game, where I would just flip a lever and it would open a gate, cause water to flood the entire wheat field, which would turn all the plants into the wheat and would send it all down into the irrigation trough, which was like one way flowing. Or no, it was all flowing into the middle because it was too long. Water will get, well, it only flows so far. But anyway, it would all collect in the middle, so I could just flip this lever for a second and jump down into the middle of the irrigation trough and collect literally like 70 to 80 wheat and all of the wheat seeds in like a second without even trying, which is very useful, very efficient. Let's see. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I just started walking as I was talking. I do need to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Sorry guys, I just got completely lost. I've been working a whole lot here lately, and my brain's just kind of starting to shut itself down. You can see the grass, or the wheat, is already starting to grow a lot faster than it was. I'm going to go ahead and pop a couple of torches up here. These should provide enough light for this tiny little area for this stuff to be able to grow pretty quick even at night. So with any luck, in the next video we'll have some wheat. That's sugar cane over there, which I can use for paper and books, and of course sugar, duh. Half of me kind of wants to make a fishing pole so I can get some fish, except that I've got so much stuff going here with the pigs and all the cows and everything. Fishing is kind of a last resort for me. I don't like to go fishing unless if I just absolutely don't have a choice, because it is kind of time consuming, and there's a chance where you won't catch a fish, whereas, you know, slaughtering cows, you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least one steak, if not more. And usually you get leather too. Oh, cactus. That means that there's a desert over here. Deserts kind of suck because they're out, like, it's a freaking desert. You know, nothing grows there except cactus, but they are kind of interesting. Sun's going down. This is going to be bad. They are kind of interesting because you can find random lava pits. That's not what I was going to say, but that was certainly unexpected. There are... what are they called? Like dungeons, I guess you call them? Or just like randomly underground, there are little chambers that have monster spawners that will just constantly pump out monsters. And like chests and stuff. And you can find them pretty easily if they're in a desert, because sand... Okay, sorry about that. I keep on forgetting about my 10-minute limit. As I was saying, though, sand will fall if there's nothing under it to support it. So you get these giant rooms. Ooh, hi there. Oh. You get these giant rooms with monster spawners, and there's nothing there, so all the sand falls in. And you end up with this really big square pit with a bunch of sand at the bottom, so you can just kind of jump down in there and dig all the sand out, and you find the dungeon real quick. This, I am going... Oh god, I almost fell in. That would have been bad. I'm going to leave that alone for now. Later on, I'll break all this stuff away and let the water flow in there, and it'll be useful. I'll show you later. Now, when water touches a source block... Alright, this is not going to be... Okay. Damn it, stop shooting me! Alright, as I was saying, there's two kinds of block for water and for lava. You've got source blocks and regular blocks. So regular block is like flowing lava or flowing water. A source block is like what that was. That's the original. Flowing blocks will... like, they will regenerate themselves. source blocks will not. Usually. So lava will not. There's no reflowing lava or refilling lava source blocks. Run away! I need to figure out where my house was. Okay, there it is. As I was saying though, so lava source blocks do not regenerate. So they're kind of a commodity because when water touches a lava source block, it turns into obsidian. Ooh, you missed. Okay, that time you did. But obsidian is the strongest building material in the game, which is actually not accurate. In real life, obsidian is pretty brittle. So that's a pretty big deviation from real life. But in this game, obsidian is pretty much indestructible. You can only collect it with the diamond pickaxe, which is the best pickaxe in the game. It is 100% explosion proof, and it's super powerful. Some people use it as building material, except that it's so hard to get. It's kind of a pain in the ass to make a big building out of it. I was hoping he would have dropped his leather hat. Is that... Holy crap, there's coal right there. I did all that searching and there was coal literally right at my doorstep. Oh, that's annoying. But, yeah. And, in case you were wondering, if, I mentioned let's try that again. I mentioned the obsidian is created by water hitting a lava source block. If water hits flowing lava, a non-source block, it just turns into cobblestone. Which, if there's lava right next to the cobblestone, it will eventually melt the cobblestone down into smooth stone. Which doesn't really do much for us, except that it doesn't do much for us. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and cut the video here, guys, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have this peace and quiet. So, haven't really gotten much done in this episode. I apologize for that. But we do have now an irrigation system, and the wheat is just growing away. You can see right there, it's actually growing right in front of our very eyes. So that's kind of exciting. Hopefully, before too long, we'll have some usable wheat, and I can herd some of these cows together. That will be really useful. It's actually the most efficient form of wheat use, is breeding cows. So, there's that. Alright, I am going to stop rambling now, let you guys get on with your far more important lives. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.